What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Let's keep reading things. On the labor movement and its leaders, the labor movement is growing strong. Its impact can be seen not in just large cities. We could now argue that workers across cities, towns, and villages all unite in the common struggle for a better future. And it is no surprise the movement is growing if it has such charismatic leaders. Let us mention the irreplaceable Rosa Luxemburg or Marcin Kazbergsek. These people possess a magical kind of magnetism. Just listen to them and you'll be raring to go. What is their secret? I will not hesitate to answer. The purity of their ideals. They are people who serve their country earnestly, and we should all follow their example. Should we? I know we've already been through here, but you never know when something new pops up. Looks like out we go.
Take a deep breath. That's the smell of Warsaw nightlife. Smell it, Wiktor. Relish it.
Guess we gotta follow this guy.
A bouquet of sweat, shit, and puke. And piss. Thanks.
But it's Warsaw's pick. Come on.
Where are we at? Over here. Because we definitely came down this way, right?
And maybe you'll even find what you're looking for here.
Broken bottle with blood spattered nearby. The hand that used the bottle as a weapon was driven by deliberate malice and desire to have fun. There's no aggression here or desire to cause harm, just unadulterated stupidity. One hair, another fresh blood covers them. This bottle hit someone's head. First it was emptied in a blink of an eye, and as soon as the opportunity arose, it was smashed on someone as an exquisite joke. Trace familiar, reckless man. Notebook. It states that it's the property of Nits. This notebook is a vessel into which inspiration is poured, kept close to the heart, serving as its expression. The nib has pierced the paper in some places. So much excitation was it in the poet's hand, a record of the pure passion that fills the owner. The pages of the notebook are inscribed from top to bottom. Some have been torn out, while others bear the marks of many erasures. Words, 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 including extremely flowery metaphors, revealing the poet's sensitive soul. After downing the last glass, I saw thick fog gather at my table, and from it emerged a beautiful woman clothed only in chains made of pearls and precious stones. I woke up almost instantly, I think, cradling a beautiful, almost naked broom in my arms. Of course, nice. Deadness poem, deadness. Blood, blood, the heart calls, the blade heeds and feeds. I choke on the blood, I search for love and blood, I search still. Creepy. Bloodstains on the table, a dried bloodstain in the wood that forms a pattern. What initially appears to just be a bloodstain is in fact a poem. One only has to peer deeper into what remains of it for one's attention to be drawn to the individual smudged words from which is no longer possible to extract any meaning. Behind the mask of barbarianism. The mask of a ruthless gangster conceals a truly sensitive soul. Torn between conflicting feelings, he balances on a thin line between beauty and ugliness, tenderness and violence. Confronting him with his inner chaos might reveal his flaw. Amorici?
Welcome to my world.
Meaning what? That they've got a guy tied up in the back here too, and they're about to threaten to drown him in the Vistula?
I see the positive mood of the neighborhood has infected you. Wonderful. But you guessed wrong, friend. Here, well, magic happens here. Thought is transformed into word, to penetrate the material and infuse the universe with tenderness. All right, let's drink, shall we?
Yeah, let's drink.
A double barrel each, please.
People come here to tickle their palates with exquisite libations. Let's do a milk of 83.
You're not messing around.
After years of begging and eating scraps off aristocratic tables, I'm not messing around.
You come here to get some fresh air away from the underworld?
I come here so I don't forget who I am. A poet.
You've always had a silver tongue.
Don't I know it? Add to that a despicable past, and you've got all the ingredients for a poet.
Now, why are we sitting here instead of at your bar?
My lads, bless them. Set me up a poetry reading once, but they're simple folk. They don't understand this poesy. They laughed when they should have cried. Cried when their hearts should have flooded with anger. I don't hold it against them. My bar trades on its reputation as a dive. That's how you make the most money.
What is your plan? Would you rather the name Nits make people talk about the king of the underworld, or a great poet?
The poetic king of the underworld. Anyway, they already say that. The shivs think of me as a bard, and the competition says so too. And since I've got them all by short hairs, they respect me, even though they can't string two proper sentences together. I've got a gift, Wiktor. I can't complain about a lack of talent.
So what's actually been going on with you over the last 15 years?
My father ended up behind bars, and as for me, the streets took me in, taught me life. I roamed around, got odd jobs, and when I was hard up, I went begging. I've got a tough skin on me, Wiktor, but the embers of poetry still smolder in my heart. Well, in time, I gained a new family, my shivs.
We were supposed to go to high school together, maybe to university after that. Everything would have gone differently, if only.
We did the world a favor by fucking over that loan shark. One way or the other, Pop's debts would have landed me on the streets. If I hadn't told you about it, you wouldn't have hit on your brilliant idea. I'll sort him out with my salutor, you kept saying. You were too unskilled at that magic business of yours, eh?
My Uper had only just come to me. I didn't know anything about being a thaumaturge.
Yeah, and I'm sure you wanted to impress your daddy.
I trusted my father to help us, but he only told me not to interfere. He swore he'd sort it out.
All right, there's no need to waste your damn breath. He's gone, and we're here.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Lelek is attached to you.
A demon following me around? Bullshit.
There are a lot of indications. Your personality, the things you do, and stuff like that.
I'd rather not have anyone sharing my head with me. Can you do something about it?
Yes, give it to me.
I see it like this. You've always had some seed of madness inside you, but I don't think you've ever been so fucked up.
Beg pardon?
What?
I found your poem. Did you write it in your own blood or that of one of your victims?
Victims? The hell are you talking about? Of course it was mine. I slice my veins open for art. That's how committed I am.
More like desperate. No true poet needs to resort to gimmicks. He just needs ink, and the world will hear him.
Shit. One more word, and I'll forget about our friendship.
There's nothing to forget. Our friendship is just a figment of your sick imagination.
Oh no, did I mess up?
Stab me in the heart. It'll hurt less.
I know now that you're not the one Lelek is following.
You see? Even the devil can't touch me. He's come knocking a few times, but we've never managed to strike a deal.
And you'd surely be the perfect candidate for him, but only seemingly. So what? Should we continue our search?
Oh, Wiktor, lad, how that we tickles me. Come on, of course we're continuing. We have to find that little brat of yours.
He may be older, but he's certainly not more mature. The Chamberlain of Chaos, the Minister of Warsaw's vagary, and the Messenger of cirrhosis of the liver. With every sip of vodka, our passion grows, and the city becomes much more colorful, and it belongs to us. We must find the person with the flaw. Thought I saw something there, but I guess not. A bloody hat. Inside is a label with a name. Pasha sewn into it. There's an ordinary hat. It is a vessel for memories of true friendship and a comfort zone in which you can see yourself. Now soiled, used to frantically staunch blood that gushed from a wound born of thoughtlessness. The street lamp has traces of muddy soles on it. It seems someone appeared to have climbed it. Is that everything? Salim.
What? You give up, you piece of shit?
Do you see what I see?
I see two morons wrestling with a lamppost. How you fellas doing? Who's winning?
It's a colossus, looking down its nose. Arrogant piece of... I swear it called us sons of bitches.
Well, that would piss anyone off.
Salutors' presence. Salutors' presence is strong here. It wouldn't take much to lose one's head. Some people stop distinguishing reality from imagination and see danger even in inanimate objects. Lanterns seem to be extremely dangerous enemies. Lelek's influence seems to be spreading across the district, pushing people to engage in stupidity and recklessness. This, coupled with alcohol, causes them to do even more stupid and dangerous things, leaving plenty of blood in their wake. In order to find the person with the flaw, I must visit other establishments in the area. Take the lamppost.
As I look at it and then at you, I've got to admit, the lamppost is right.
That what?
That you're a pair of sons of bitches, that's what.
You're taking the enemy's side? Suit yourself. We're not giving in.
Alright, let's go, punks. I've been told that people want to see Bukovac used more. The only reason I like to use Upir so much is because he heals really well. That's why I generally like to stack up suffering on this guy. Back to say his trait. Oh, but you could not gain suffering because... Okay, I see. That goes first. Cast suffering. That breaks his thing, right? Yep, nice. That's what I thought. Or Abarichi. Let's do that. And then you'll have suffering because this is a cast the state on all enemies. So. Yep, nice. That's what I thought. Let's disrupt that guy. Take him out. We'll switch it up this episode. I don't mind. The Bukovac is very good. He's very, seems like damage and suffering focused, which actually builds well with our division. Shot him, Jesus.
Well, now, this is a productive night. The more brawling, the better.
Please visit us again.
Time to keep an eye out for Danis. He was injured in the fight with the Colossus and got lost. I think.
Maybe the Ataman ended up at the Lockstock.
Where?
The lock, stock, and barrel. This Ruski bar up the stairs here. Competition.
The night's still young. There's excitement ahead.
Ooh, let's go.
Let's follow them. Since I haven't yet found Lelek, that could be just where he is.
Let's go. Just making sure there's nothing like outside. Bouncer.
Private party tonight, no riffraff.
Cheers, Ivan, my friend.
Mr. Niedzits, well, I've got clear instructions.
Don't be silly. It's a beautiful night out. Rare when we see stars over Warsaw. But now look. 1, 2. If you count them all, you'll know the extent of my gratitude.
Well, all right, go on in. I'm fond of you, Mr. Niedzits. I'm just doing my job.
You see? That's respect.
Or fear. Which, you know, could lead to respect.
This is what they call a private party?
The Lelek. You look creepy. I like it.
What is this, a wake? Good thing we showed up. Double barrel for me. Actually, make that 2.
An ornate Cossack saber that belonged to Pasha. The steel shines and the handle is polished to a mere sheen. People are not afforded as much love and care as this shashka, which is cared for so painstakingly. There is something else here, a ritual in honor of the deceased, repeated reverently. It's a kiss laid just above the former owner's engraving for each polishing. Letter to Danis. Dear Danis, I hope you're well. It's difficult for me to write this letter, but I want to open my heart to you and not to hide the truth. I've long sensed that your affection for me has faded. You no longer write as often as you used to, and I haven't seen you for almost a year. I don't want to remain in uncertainty any longer, so I'm forced to break off our engagement. Be well and think about me from time to time, but don't write to me anymore. Olga. P.S. I am dictating these words to Father Olkin. He wishes to convey that you are no longer welcome in the village, but you could at least visit your mother. A crumpled letter addressed to Danis. The sender has informed him that she's through with him. The page knows the kaleidoscope of emotions flooding Danis's heart when he first read the words written here. Unbridled anger came first, eventually giving way to bitterness. Finally, the suffering took hold, crowning the process of heartbreak. A well-cared-for pistol with an ornate grip. Steel that's cold to touch burns on the inside with a mixture of hope and fear. Hope that the cold of the metal pressed against one's temple will bring solace. Fear, though the heart will stop beating, the soul will continue to suffer. The barrel pressed against his own temple, his finger on the trigger, and chaos in his heart. To shoot or not to shoot. Already the pressure on the trigger is increasing. So little is needed for the bullet to pierce the skull, and yet the finger is withdrawn. The barrel moved away from his temple. An instrument worn that Cossacks take on their travels. The strings have absorbed the memory of melodies played on the balaika, and the heaviness of the fingers plucking the strings reflects the wistfulness of the melody, and 2, the impish lightness is an expression of raunchy humor, and so it goes around and around. The soundboard is filled with longing and sad thoughts. They pour out and wander across the strings, regardless of the melodies played on them. No matter if the song is cheerful, good to dance to, or sorrowful, the memory stored in the instrument does not lie. Its head sees the world in shades of black. Unpredictable, reckless, Danis, whose heart is filled with incomprehensible anger, hides his suffering, grief, and longing. Torn by conflicting emotions, he sows chaos and falls into extremes. His behavior stems from his broken heart, which has become his curse. It is he that Lelek has taken a fancy to. It is his flaw that I need to identify. So Danis, huh? Yes, hi there, Upir, I see you. That's Danis. We don't want to talk to him yet. I'm gonna talk to these two guys.
Look at her all over him. I'd know how to make the most of being so popular.
What do you want?
Did I hear you talking about Danis?
Danis and babes.
He talks a lot, makes a big fuss around himself, but when push comes to shove, he leaves them hanging.
So them babes must like him.
Yeah, nothing for us to do except drink and enjoy one another's company.
You seem thick as thieves. Have you known each other long?
Since we were kids, we're all from the Don Host Oblast. Under Danis, we've traveled far and wide with the Russians.
Danis is your commander?
Da, Ataman.
You know Danis pretty well, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I take a professional interest in guys like him. You think I can ask you guys a couple of questions?
Let's see what you're after, wizard.
Who'd have thought that Danis was such a sensitive soul? Does he play the balalaika a lot?
Laika.
Lately, he's been singing either about the Grim Reaper and Hellfire or rolling in the hay. You can't keep up with him.
He goes too heavy on the tearjerkers for my taste. Any more questions?
Danis had a fiancée, but she dumped him. How come?
You know, he keeps his feelings to himself. But it hurt him. That's what I think.
Maybe she got sick of waiting. She had her pick of men in the village.
And is that what made Danis so devil-may-care? A broken heart?
Sure. What would it be otherwise?
Danis read the letter that marked the end of his engagement many times. With each successive reading, his heart crumbled into more pieces.
Who is Pasha?
Our buddy, from the same village as us, out past the Don River. We went through a lot together.
Pasha's dead. Leave it at that.
What actually happened to him?
We all stick close together, but when you're drunk, you get some weird ideas. That damned Shashka of Pasha's was a spoil of war. One time, Danis and Pasha got tanked and started playing Russian roulette for it.
So, Danis clearly won. But that little saber of Pasha's doesn't make him feel triumph, more like love and concern. He really looks after it.
Attachment. Danis cherishes the memory of Pasha, surrounding himself with objects that belong to him. Danis obviously cared for Pasha. He also must have considered him more than just a friend. Oh my. Pasha was close to Danis's heart. All that's left of him now are the memories enchanted with the object that Danis carefully preserves. The Cossack is tormented over the death of the one who is more than a friend to him. Was it Pasha's death that spawned the flaw in him, or did it only expose it?
I've heard Danis likes playing Russian roulette.
He's such a bonehead. He never thinks about the trouble he'll get himself into.
You'd better watch your head when he's around.
You know what I think? You're not being straight with me.
What?
I think Pasha and Danis were more than comrades in arms and blood brothers. On top of that, I think that's why Danis's fiancée dumped him. People from your village kept giving her crap.
The fuck are you talking about? They were blood brothers, that's all. You'd love to find a buddy like that. Someone for better and for worse.
Calm down, I can see your faithful friends. I'd better go take a drag of Warsaw air.
If you like breathing through a straight nose, don't try any funny business.
I will eat you with my salutor. Mukabak will destroy you. Now, he's the exclamation point, so I'm wondering if I can actually just talk to Danis.
Come on, don't make me beg. I'll fix up your head for no extra fee.
I'm in no hurry to go upstairs. I feel like a game. You up for one?
Me? Forget it. I have gorgeous hands. Everyone says so. You're not gonna carve them up with that shank.
What? You eavesdropping, magician?
Lock, stock and barrel? Or the London bar?
The Demon's Den!
You taking a fucking survey? Are you spying for Nits?
Sheer curiosity. I work for nobody. I'm the one in charge of
Devils, I know, I know. Get out of here. I can't stand the sight of you.
I found something that belongs to you. A letter.
Hand that over. If you read it, you'll regret it. It's private.
Easy now, I just wanted to talk.
We don't have anything to talk about. Leave me alone.
Wonder what this is.
Don't mind me. I'm already going.
Anything else other than Upir? Because it says I'm missing something, which could just be from Upir. Like, you know, could just be from Upir. Probably is. Alright, Upir.
Danis doesn't think about what he's doing, and he doesn't care about the consequences, as if it's all in the name of fun. He couldn't cope with his broken heart, so he started tumbling further and further into the depths of chaos. It seems like Pasha was more to him than just a comrade and close friend. His death hit Danis like a train. Since then, his life's been nothing but irrational behavior and risk-taking. He's thumbing his nose at death. I think I'll accept the challenge. Time to figure out his flaw and catch Lelek. I wonder if he'll play Russian roulette with me.
Oh dear. Danis. Danis is popular in the bar district as a good companion when it comes to drinking, brawling, and all kinds of risky ventures. No wonder. The flaw of recklessness pushes him to cross all boundaries and lures him with the lack of consequences. But there are consequences, and they will make themselves conspicuous when they are least expected. Lock, stock, and barrel. No wonder Lock, Stock, and Barrel is losing the popularity contest. It's a place hospitable only to some their own. Those who serve the Empire, who have Russian blood in their veins, who like chameleons, blend into every environment if they can benefit from it. Downstairs is booze, upstairs are girls, both theirs and only for their own. I can remember that even in my youth, Poles would steer clear of this place and choose its competitors. Alright, buddy. Let's get ourselves a new salutor.
What you sniffing around for again?
You're sitting there so quietly. How about a little game? You play Russian roulette here, lads? Or are you too soft?
Ha! Think you're harder than me? I eat Russian roulette for breakfast. Let's play.
Did someone say Russian roulette?
No, Abrici.
Show us what a tough guy you are, pretty boy.
6 chambers, 1 bullet. Ready to start?
Wait, Wiktor. Let's play with mine.
Okay.
Yours will do too.
It will be more interesting that way.
Hopefully he'll remember this and his head won't be blown off here in a second.
Does this remind you of anything?
Man, I'm a gambler, but I don't know if I could gamble a 1 in 6 chance to die.
My turn. It was nice knowing you guys. And you, Wiktor. If fate so ordains, we'll speak in hell. Well, 4 more.
The man doesn't even wait.
We're starting round 2.
Is that how it was with Pasha? Do you wonder if you're going to wipe the remains of my brain off your face?
Shut your trap.
What? You shitting your pants?
If this kills him, I'm
Gods
reloading.
of chaos, watch over me.
No.
That's the end. We know what's waiting in the cylinder.
You brave enough to cross even that final
No.
boundary?
Nope.
Enough, gentlemen. We were kidding around. Danis, there's nothing in there. I didn't load it.
Pasha ran out of luck and lost his shashka, right?
You're lying, Nits. You're all lying. You think I'm scared of death? The sight of me makes the Grim Reaper quake in his boots.
Well, go ahead.
Watch carefully.
Lelek.
Is that lovely song for me? Don't stop. I'm enjoying listening.
You're mine, big boy. All right. So we could take this guy out pretty easily, I would say. So if I'm trying to think here. I'm trying, because if I could get him to 50%, then I could do this, but I don't think this would go fast enough, and it wouldn't for sure. Okay. Let's inflict suffering here. No. No. Alright, let's do a planned attack here. And then let's just finish him off. Not with that. That takes too long. I guess, yeah, let's make him suffering, I guess. It's not gonna finish him. Oh, and you canceled my action? That's wild. Tried to cancel his action, which we did. Let's take this guy out. Let's get Oop here to disable this. I hate you, you little punk. I thought the suffering would take him out. Okay. Let's work on suffering. Like, so I'm gonna try this strategy out where we apply suffering to a bunch of people. So now they should all have suffering. Which means he's probably gonna take him out. That's not good. Oh, am I dead? Yep.
The
this is why I like sticking with the same strategy. That's why I like sticking with the same strat. So I hate switching it up. Oh well, it's okay. It's why, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Try not to get my action interrupted this time around, because that's what that does. If I do this, I'll kill him on his turn. You should take the damage, right? No? Let's get the rounds gotta tick over. Whatever. Heal up. Gotta go faster than that or I'll trigger the getting ruined thing. Heal me up. Beautiful. Oh, I just got a crit. Never mind. That was the goal there. Save this trait, heal up. Oh, so that did take him out. God dang it. That cancels Upir's action, which sucks. Yeah, god damn it, dude. I'm just gonna do my thing where I take out their stress. And I'm just gonna do it that way, because that's obviously the way I win, and that's just the better way to play this game, is to focus on people's focus. Start fight. Yeah, you knocked down my focus a lot, I know. Let him heal you up. Break the focus of 25 enemies. Woohoo! Heal me up. So what I was hoping for was to bust her ability to do anything up. Now we'll switch over to you. Oh, dang it, that was -2 and interrupted my ability. That sucks. Okay. Damn it, dude, I'm getting pissed off. I just gotta stick with Oop here. I just gotta stick with Oop here. That's all I gotta do. Just stick with Oop here. 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 Also, I know a thing I should change. 1 second. Where's the thing? That's it. I need this for this fight. Shouldn't that have restored my focus by 3? No. Is that not the ability that I put that on? Yeah, that's fine. There we go. We win this time. There you go, nice. This is the one that restores focus, which is what we're kind of after. But honestly, we can break that. I think I'm dead. Well, that heals me. Yeah, but I take way too much damage the next round. That removes my negatives. I see now what he does. I didn't realize that he transfers onto you. I didn't realize that. Big heal. Knockout. I didn't realize that's what he was doing. That must have been my big problem this run. Gotcha. Took us a little while, but we got there. Recklessness flaw acquired.
Enough of losing. Rasputin will tame you.
Nice. Catch Lelek. Trill Seeker.
Bullets have no effect on me. The end will never come.
What are you talking about, Danis? Let's get to drinking. The night's still young.
You don't understand. None of you. Leave me alone.
I don't want to hear another word. Get out!
Shut it, Selim. Or I'll find a loaded piece and shoot you dead. Give me a second. To get my thoughts together. I have to.
Time to face the music. You two were playing real Russian roulette. And now you're paying the price.
Me? This is all his fault. Rot in hell, Pasha. I wish I never knew you. And what about you guys? You should have stopped us.
Danis, come on. We are always on your side.
It's your own fault. You're as stupid as a gimpy dog.
But Pasha decided his own fate. And anyway, you can all suck my dick.
Oh my.
And you can suck ours. Come on, Selim.
What a great job that was. Your diplomacy is priceless. What are you doing on New Year's? Come here, let's talk. What a poetic experience. I can feel it in my bones, as if I were part of something grand, you know?
You carry an unloaded revolver?
Anybody can pull a trigger. I use it to smash heads. And balls. But tell me, did you catch the little sprat?
Yeah, I did. But it wasn't easy. It still isn't.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. At least now it won't be Lelek deciding Danis' fate. And that's always a good thing.
Anything that lets you sleep at night, friend.
Forget sleep. Now I need hypnosis. Thanks for today, about it.
Oh, no, hold on now. The night will end when I say so. Come here.
What do I care? Lead the way.
You look rough there,
Well, yeah,
Wiktor.
I get that. At the end of the day, what heals the body and soul better than a double vodka, eh? Pour. To us, to you, to vodka. Show her your demon, Wiktor. Just not on my shoes. Wiktor, boy. Maybe you aren't at all such a prick as Sataniswa was. 99 bottles standing on the wall.
Hey!
Hey! Good job, Wiktor. Anytime now, you can let me cut to the next episode. Anytime now, game.
Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty.
My head's about to explode. What the hell are we doing in front of my house?
The front steps got the better of you. But Wiktor, to hell with that. What a night we had. Admit it. If you're looking for fun, do it with Nits.
Well, I admit, it was quite...
Schmite. It was spectacular. And we both know it.
We'd better get away from here, if Ligia finds us.
Ligia! And by what fault do your eyes burn red, hot, while your mouth is like honey? You trust overmuch in my virtue?
I see you're looking after our good name, brother.
Yep.
At your service, sister. You know that for me, our family's good name always comes last.
I'll pretend that those words are a product of your present indisposition.
Ligia, sweetheart, don't listen to this idiot. It's the booze talking, not him.
Can you make it home from here, or do you need a hand?
Probably a hand.
But those 5 rubles, remember?
5? What the hell do I owe you that much for?
My dear friend, I can't answer that question in the company of a lady.
Warsaw whores aren't that expensive. You two got bilked.
Wiktor, with each word, I find your sister more and more impressive. One way or another, I wouldn't like to have you as a creditor.
This is a bit awkward, but...
Well, spit it out. A full sentence, please.
My beloved sister, could you please, on my behalf, give some money to Aborice?
Here, from now on, you can cover your own tabs. Maybe you'll even start paying for your own telegrams.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Now, pardon me, but I have things to do in life. Once you've dragged yourself home, brother, I'd like a word with you.
All right, don't worry about it now. We'll have a chance to meet up. Next time, you're buying.
Next time?
So you think I'm done with you? One night like this is too little for us to be squared up. I know not why others stare, lest it's at our drinking fair.
Let me have my moment of peace so I can pause
need to
the
see
video,
Rasputin.
please. Captured but untamed salutors won't obey your orders. Go to Rasputin to tame them. Alright guys, that's gonna be this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.